The trio made their way through village after village, lending their aid. They arrived at Jaune to see if they needed help and to buy supplies for their trip. Din was checking out some local bounties while Jaune showed Amber through town. She was happy to finally be in a social setting after years of hiding. Jaune, do not repress your feelings, my apprentice. Speak your mind. Amber, it's been so long since I was able to be in public without the constant threat of being killed. Jaune, take it from me, I know what you feel. Amber, you too, huh? Jaune, my order and everyone in it was branded traitors and was hunted down across the galaxy. I often question if I was gonna live the next day. Amber felt that among everyone, from Crow to Oshpin. Jaune knows what it feels like. Amber, I'm sorry it brought up bad memories. Jaune, no, it's alright. Learning to recognize and confront these feelings is the lesson you must learn. Use your emotions. Amber, don't get carried away by them. Jaune smiles, seeing his lessons are paying off. The mood was ruined when an explosion occurred somewhere in town. The bell rang as a bandit raid was ongoing. Jaune, Amber, and Din sprung to action as they faced and battled against the bandits. Din let loose his whistling birds, eliminating many of the goons. Jaune saw many civilians getting caught up in the crossfire. Jaune en bas. Forme V. Amber nods as both of them jumped in front of the civilians and began blocking and sending shots back at the enemy as the fools were using dust that can be parried by a saber, like blaster bolts. After taking down a lot of the bandits, a hand was seen being lifted as the bandits stopped firing. Then someone jumped and lands in front of them, as it was Raven and her protege Vernal. Raven, I can see you two have some skills. Jaune, and you seem to be a chest and a thief. Raven, it's called survival of the fittest. Jaune, I know what it means to survive, and I didn't have to resort to such lowly tactics. All who preach what you preach are dead. Raven, then they were weak. Jaune, no, I mean all who preach that ideology are dead. And you won't live long for this world if you continue forward on your path. Raven, the ramblings of the weak. Jaune, the truth always hurts those who live in delusion. Raven was starting to get irritated as Vernal tried to charge at him but was stopped by her leader. Amber took a stance but was waved off by her master. Jaune, back away, Amber, I will deal with this bandit slime myself. Raven, awfully confident are you. Jaune, let us not win this battle with our skill with words, but with our skills with the blade. He ignited his lightsaber and took his stance. Jaune waited for Raven to make the first move, but she didn't and waited. Both remained still glaring at each other until Raven lost patience and attacked. She swung, but her blade was melted right through with the Force Master's saber. Her shock was short-lived as Jaune force grabbed her and dragged her towards him as he disengaged his saber and backhands her in the face. Finally getting pissed enough, she showed her power, generating a miniature storm as she was now seen with blazing red eyes. Jaune, it's not the Force. What is it? Raven, fool. Witness true power. As she sent a wave of lightning at him. Using his fast reflex and 2-, he puts his hands forward and caught the lighting. Unmoved, he absorbed the lightning, causing Raven to be concerned. Using the more light-oriented lightning that Master Plo Koon developed, they called it Electric Judgment. As he threw a wave of his own lightning that Raven tried to cancel it, but it wasn't any natural lightning as it went through hers and shocked her off her high horse. Jaune, surrender, you are beaten. Raven, no. 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 This isn't over. She opens a portal and quickly jumps in. Another portal opens near Vernal as Raven grabbed her in. Amber, dang Ferric. They got away. Jaune, don't worry. The people of Mistral can breathe a sigh of relief for a while. She and her apprentice alone can't do the damage her bandit clan once can. One colossal owning later. Din dragged the last bandit to the pile. Din. This will make for great bounty for this planet. Jaune. I'm sad you can't get any credits or spice though. Din. Money is money. I'll spend it here. Jaune. Alright, we wasted enough time as it is. Next stop, Haven.